Good afternoon, good evening, good day. I'm Y Woods Harris, and so today I am just looking at how I spent my day. One of the things that I did today is that I am looking at how I can learn more about how to present information to those who need it, who are looking at some of the things that they are making changes. So I attended my first 2020 vision party today or conference. And so many times we have an idea on what's going to be said because it is all about making transitions and seeing how much we've transferred from last year to this year. And so one of the things that I really wanted to see was, since this was one of the first times that I had actually listened to the speakers after the death of my husband, I wanted to see if there was I guess, a cloud over me and my vision as I am dealing with this season of grief. And I can tell you, yes, I have been doing these grief conferences, facilitating grief for many years. And today, as I was listening to the speaker, I applied so many different aspects of grief as she was speaking, things that we don't think about, things that, such as what you've done with a person for so many years, and all of a sudden it's a Saturday or it's a day, and you're not able to shake it so that you can be your best. And so, one of the things that I did is that I wanted to make sure that I write down some things that the speaker talked about that applied to me as I am looking at trying to help others with grief, being able to facilitate, being able to look at how they are dealing with different things. And so many times, as I am looking at people presenting information, they are they say you need to do this or you need to do that, and I wanted it to be so that when I said that, it was something that I had applied to my living or to my everyday activities and found that it worked, or just give it as a suggestion as opposed to trying to be the one with all of the answers. And one of the things that the speaker talked about is that uh, you are blessed when you're at the end of your rope. With less of you, there is more of God and His rule. And that is so true. We have to realize that when we're in certain places, it's because God is applying our faith and our grace. And, I always talk about grace, as that's what my book was, Redeeming Grace. Look how far God has brought us. And that was one of the other things as the speaker was talking, I began to just have uh, thoughts of how far God has brought me, things that He has done for me in my everyday life, in my natural and my supernatural life, is what I really wanted to say. Because whether it's self, soul, or spirit, so many transferred things that you used to do, then you really have to move into a transformation mode. And so that's why I decided to do this video today, because I wanted to call this my Vision 2020 transformation mode. I've not made it to 2020. I pray that I will, but I'm very close. And so I want to be able to accept and acknowledge how I have changed in this last year and use it as a platform for how I can help others in the coming year. I'm Y Woods Harris, and I just wanted to spend that time to say to you that we all are blessed. We all are full of favor. And now it's time for us to show it, know it, and make sure that someone else hears our testimony that in this Vision 2020, we all have made changes, but the changes will continue to go, and every day will be different. Tomorrow, maybe I won't be so full of thought and reflection, But I'm thankful for today because this is a day that God has given me, and I have to rejoice in it. My scripture, Romans 12:12. I am rejoicing in hope. I am patient in tribulations, and I am in constant prayer. As a grief facilitator, a grief manager, grief carrier, and a grief warrior to make sure that people are feeling better about themselves, I just have to say we owe it to ourselves to celebrate as we reflect. And most certainly, God is already in the place and He will continue to fill us with redeeming grace. Have a wonderful day.